This season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Oakland Athletics. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Our partner ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right. From first pitch, and today's starting
here we
pitcher,
go.
Jack Flaherty. Lots of punch outs, a real
Welcome to 2025. The season is here. It is here. We are looking to improve. We're going to see some new faces on this team this year. This is not a new face, Jack Flaherty getting the start against the Braves, who went 101-61 last season. Still a tough lineup. And the first pitch of the season for a strike. We'll get to the new faces as they go up. There's to one of them right now as Moncada steps on first. One down.
Okay, let's check out the lineup.
Here's how the Braves look right now. Albies, Adames, and Acuna, Riley, Olsen, and Mitch Garver, Hayes, William Contreras playing right, and Jalen Miller at DH.
Willie Adames stands in.
But kind of the same team the Braves had. I believe Willie Adames is a new signee. .293 last year, 25 home runs.
No score, just getting started, top of the first.
Ooh, got away with one there, and he's going to foul it off. 0-2. Adames. Want to give a quick thank you to everyone who watched both of the team recap videos, video off-season. Even if you didn't watch the whole thing, I appreciate you tuning into it and watching. Thank you very, very much. I would like to think we have improved this season.
One down, base is empty.
Thomas.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ain't in there. 0-2.
And here it comes.
Gets him on the slider. Down goes Adames. First strikeout of the year for Jack Flaherty.
Two strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's
got a new catcher behind the plate.
Two strikes and very difficult to lay off.
We got in a trade a couple seasons ago.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ronald Acuna.
Here is Acuna.
Good contact guy, good defender.
Is a menace to get out.
Strike one. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Popping
a
it.
guy burst on the scene in 2018. He was only
those numbers from last year. 314.
One of the great talents in baseball.
Close to 40 home runs.
The 0-1. Now 1-1.
Way in the dirt. 1-1 to Acuna. Braves lineup pretty stacked.
Righty delivers.
Hit that hard. Should stay in for Meadows.
Settles under it.
Nice clean inning for Flaherty. Got to change his glove again. Here come the A's.
And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Here come the Athletics, baby.
Bottom of the
We're
first,
going up against the new ace of the staff.
Today, Ian Anderson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the
There is
ball,
Robert Poisson.
For whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing
Not
behind
great
him,
numbers last year.
Are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the
First
same
pitch
this
from
season.
Anderson inside.
Robert Poisson leading off.
Let's take a look at Ian Anderson, 26 years old, almost in the prime of his career. He's had a great 3 years. 18-9, 18-7, 15-8. ERA a little inflated compared last 2 seasons. But boy, look at that. Walks are down, strikeouts were up, home runs were, well, up. And he looked really good. So he is the new ace of the staff, considering that Max Fried gone.
He looks at that one outside the zone. Kicks and deals. And there's a foul
Move the
ball.
webcam over here. Go. Move it over here for now. 1-1 to Robert.
In the
Little
air,
inside
left
out
field.
swing should be caught.
No
And
trouble
it's-
here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
And there is our lineup.
Yeah, with their
New
ace on the
faces
mound
here.
Today, they're just looking to provide
Yoan
him a
Moncada,
little bit of run support.
signed in the
They'll see what they
offseason,
can do
2-year,
for him.
$20 million deal. Rafael Marchand behind the plate that we got from the Phillies, and prospect Max Muncy.
You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but
Here is
sometimes guys
Moncada
get a
now.
little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs.
Now
You
he
have
is
to
a
make
second
sure you
baseman,
put him in a
but we've
situation
been
where
training
he
for
can
him
get
to
the
play
W, but
first.
also you
Give
guys
him a
can
shot.
cruise to the finish line and
See how
not
he
have to
does
worry about
as our
a comeback
first
in the
baseman.
end.
So we will find out together how he does. He's gonna rip one right to Olsen. So his first at bat results in a hard hit lineout.
The left fielder, Austin.
Moncada comes into the season at 29 years
Austin
old,
Meadows now.
2-year deal. Here is Meadows. What a season he had last year. 42 home runs, 114 RBIs. The middle of this lineup really wasn't a problem. It was around the middle of the lineup. First 2, and then the 8-9.
And the righty deals.
And Meadows gets a hold of one. That ball going back, going back, going back, going back, going back. Gone. Austin Meadows picks up right where he left off from last season. A's grab the lead.
It's 1-0.
Ball stayed up there for a while. Number 1 for Meadows. That baby, flex it. Flex it, Meadows.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to
That's
do is
got
get
to
the
feel
bat
good.
head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power. But you'll be
Baby.
strong around the bases like he did right there.
Now batting Mitch
Can't do that to Meadows, man.
The designated hitter, Mitch.
And here is Mitch Haniger. Got his extension near the end of last season. 4-year, $20 million extension. Front-loaded contract. Just for the record books. 6.6 he's estimated to make this year.
Lay off that
Kind of
fastball
declines
off
from
right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not.
Whoa.
pumping.
Oh, nice stop on a
Nice
slide.
play by Olsen.
And they
He's
keep
gonna
it.
rob Haniger.
First strike goes to Oakland. It's now 1-0.
Baby Austin Meadows puts us on the board. 1-0.
Back in Oakland, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Austin Riley.
For the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
But as we know with this Atlanta Braves team and this powerful offense, a 1-run lead is not safe.
Flaherty back to work.
Here is Austin Riley, who got a sweet deal in real life. I don't know what his contract is here. Be a free agent at 27. Okay. Make note of that. I'm sure the Braves will keep him. He's going to get a lot of money, though. A lot of money.
And a pitch.
I'll be honest, like this offseason, I mean, it's only game 1 of 2025. But looking at the budget, we probably can't even do a whole lot next offseason. Riley fouls that off. 2-1 to the big man. I can hit a long way.
Here's a 2-1. That misses off the
Getting help from the blue back there. 3-1 with Matt Olson. Already showed in the defense twice in the first inning. You don't need the bat.
That one
Hits it hard. Meadows will not get that one.
And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Was that foul? Okay. I'll take it.
And he deals.
He comes back with a knuckle curve and gets Riley. Second strikeout for Jack Flaherty.
He goes off speed, gets the out.
The first baseman.
Look at pitch sequence again. I don't know where the best place to pitch to Austin Riley is. I'm not going to lie. Number 5 should have probably been a home.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Here is Olson. So the way we're going to do these games this season is pretty much the same way we're, you know, the same way that I probably did it in last season. We're going to go by rotation. So, you know, this will be, you know, Castillo starts game 2. I mean, maybe we'll play the first 5, or technically the first 6 games of the year. To take a look at everybody in the rotation, and then we'll go skipping from there.
He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
We'll go through the rotation once.
Left-hand hitter
Skip per start.
Foul ball.
Like, for example, Flaherty will be game 6. We will play that game. And then even though Castillo will be game 7, we won't do that one. We're going to sim to the next time he pitches. Just go from there. So you might see some repeats. That's the best way to properly sim and watch the team and make adjustments while checking in on the pitchers.
And the right-hander deals.
Atta baby. Gets Olsen.
Struck him out.
Strikeout number 3.
Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimized.
Braves team lost a lot of people in the offseason. They lost Arnaud. They lost Max Fried.
Mitch Garver up to hit here.
Haven't seen their bullpen, so I can't tell you who they lost there. They still have their catcher, Mitch Garver. Did very well for them. William Contreras playing right field tonight. There's normally another catcher. Garver swings and misses at that.
That's one of those swing
Flaherty's got him 0-2.
even let go of the baseball.
But just a little hair here so you can hear me. Hopefully I won't blow the mic out.
Right-hander kicks deals.
Way up there. 1-2.
0-2
We were pretty good with not having injuries last year. Hopefully that's the same this season.
Off speed's probably coming.
But knock on wood. This is a big year, man. We have got to make playoffs somehow this season. I mean, we really do.
The 1-2.
I've pretty much improved this team financially as much as possible. Like, we're going into the season with a $9 million base. It's way outside, 2-2. We gotta hope that our pieces really pay off here. Oh, right by Poisson. With a knock for Garver. I would have dove for that. He would have dove over it.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Piece of
He wasn't
hitting.
able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it, right on time.
Poisson was shaded to the right portion.
Blasted it through the infield.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Didn't get it. Here is former Oriole Austin Hayes. Traded to the Braves near the deadline last year. There's his numbers.
At the belt and fires.
Fouls that one off. And one. There you go. 2023. Sorry, I got my year. 2023 that he was fired from Baltimore. Gonna hang that one.
Line drive, base hit.
Carver thought about it, but he didn't go. Little inside out SDS special.
2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back hits now. All of a sudden, the Braves are hitting.
And now it's William Contreras.
Does not get easier. Clarity missed some spots a little bit. Brother of Wilson Contreras. Don't know what team Wilson is on.
And a pitch. There's the strike.
He is missing his spots. Cannot be doing that, man.
So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and
popped him up.
Out of this little jam.
Marchand. Got it. Clarity gets out of it.
2 left for Atlanta. Still behind.
To the bottom of the second. Devers, Laureano, and Rafael Marchand. Catcher. New catcher. Austin Allen has moved on.
And welcome back. Devers now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average.
If Devers can very 280. Once again, very solid year. Really needs to pick up on.
The wind of the pitch.
Swings at the first one, high and deep, but that will stay in the yard.
Makes the grab, and there's
Pitch one out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Suns opened the season with 10 top 100 prospects. What they needed. They had a bad season last year. Here's longtime A. Laureano. Moan Laureano.
The pitch.
Had a good season last year. He was one of the unknowns going into the 2024 season, but boy was he very good. Kind of trailed off at the end.
And a pitch.
Good pitch as he's out on 3 pitches. I think Ian Anderson's found his groove now. So used to pitchers throwing sliders on 2 strikes to Laureano. He just fooled me with a fastball.
You just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart.
So here is Rafael Marchand.
And it just kind of freezes you.
Digging in, Rafael Marchand.
Marchand, I'm sorry.
First pitch, and that's it.
Acquired him from the Phillies 2 seasons ago. He's been in the AAA affiliate. He's been with the Aviators last 2 years.
2 down, nobody on. Got a foul ball.
Good switch hitter, good defender. Not much power.
The pitch.
I'll be honest, I don't know who our starting catcher is when it comes to Marchand versus Langeliers. Langeliers really hasn't improved. He's been up for 2 seasons.
Righty to the plate.
Marchand strikes out.
Oakland goes quietly. A's go
But
quickly and quietly there.
no,
They
I
still
didn't
lead it
expect
1-0.
Langoliers to be an all-star, but he had to make ground, and he just was not making ground.
New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves.
We're looking to go in a different approach here. Whoops.
The designated hitter, Jalen.
Here is Jalen Miller. I'm trying to find his. There it is.
Flaherty back to work. Out towards right
Flaherty
center
is leaving
field.
stuff all over the plate,
And
and
that'll
that's
fall
not
for a
what we want to
base
see.
hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pitch is good until you give up a run, until you get a run, and all of a sudden they can't
split
pitch.
the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Braves have a lead-off
So the
runner.
batting order turns over. Ozzie Albies up to the
Does
plate.
not get easy. Ozzy.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Pretty having some control problems. He should not be having control problems. In his attributes.
Kicks and fires. That's in there. That's
94.
strike one.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning.
Made a few
a lot of
additions to the
pitches.
bullpen. Put it up on Twitter of our new closer. Hopefully we won't need him today.
Ball to strike.
1-2 to Ozzy.
Runner first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Try to climb the ladder, Owlsy. Owlsy? Ozzy fouls it off.
Bounced up the
Oh.
middle. Dives, but it kicks
Well,
off
Muncie
his
stopped
glove.
it.
Not in time. He's safe.
He stopped it, but can't get anything. Good lord, is this what kind of game we're gonna have here? Come on now.
You're just hoping you get the ball game right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at bat in this game
Back-to-back
coming up.
hits with the
First and second.
power coming up here.
And now here is Willie Adames.
Now the ump's not helping us. Boy, this game's trying to rig
That's
early.
ball one.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Everything's just
Fouled
hanging.
off.
Stop.
First and second here, no outs.
And Flaherty work early.
On the
Double
ground
play
left
ball.
side, 6, 4,
We'll take that.
and they turn the double
Runner at
play.
third with 2 out now. Very slow. I was concerned we weren't going to turn it. 2 gold defenders, though, in the middle of the infield. As Miller will get to third on the play.
Here's Acuna now. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed.
Now we have to
Quite
deal
a
with
threat.
Acuna.
I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you back.
No gusta
and
here.
Go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? In there for strike one.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Next pitch
E
misses.
outside, 1-1
Even
to
1-1.
Acuna. A lot of fastballs. Marchand's calling for a lot of fastballs.
Popped in the air.
Acuna's going to fly out. Meadows will catch it. And we're going to get out of it.
And that'll do it. We
Nice
have
job.
come to the home half of inning number 3. It's
Got to the
A's
Eckersley
1,
jersey.
and the Braves nothing. Back
And here
in
is the
East
debut
Bend, bottom
of
the inning.
Max
Driving to the
Muncy.
plate now for Oakland, Max
Our
Muncy.
prospect, not the Dodger Max Muncy.
Here comes a pitch.
Muncy just plays second base. Take a look at Max Muncy. Here you go. 22 years old, 79 overall. I'm sorry. He does play shortstop as well. My bad. Pretty average on the hitting scale, but look at that defense. He's got a very good arm. He fields his position very well. Got slightly average speed, but he's continuing to grow. Really look forward to see what he's got to offer us. For those who may recall, we had Luis Ariz playing second last year.
I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location.
It was tough to let Luis Ariz go, but Max Muncy deserving of a call up.
And the righty deals. That one
He's gonna line drive right to Ozzy. I've seen a lot of that. First at bat's gonna be a line out.
Here's Christian Pache.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out
Pache,
there.
what you got?
Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key.
I've been debating about what we're gonna do at leadoff now. Unfortunately, with no Luis Ariz, we have the question of leadoff. Do we let Pache try leadoff?
The pitch.
I think I'm gonna find out pretty soon. It's either gonna be him or Poisson. Robert. Not Robert Paulson.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
I don't know why I swung at that, but I did.
He was out
Welcome.
front that time.
Good one. There you go, right field. Right field, get down. That's going to get down. That's going to get past William.
But it falls, and now it looks like extra base.
So around second. He's going to get to third. How about a one-out triple? Pache. Courtesy of William Contreras, playing in a secondary position. Good try, though. I probably wouldn't have made that catch either.
Back to the top of the lineup, Robert Poisson up next for the A's.
Number 3, shortstop, Robert.
First offering.
All right, good opportunity for Robert. His first RBI of the year. Anything fancy? Just enough to get Pache home. That's not what I needed. Of course, the game will allow me to do that.
He's got it.
Of course it will. Why would it? That's a big waste. 2 down.
Yoan Moncada up next for the A's. He's
All right, Yoan. The opportunity here, my guy.
Next pitch.
Hey, gotta watch that circle change.
It's 1-0. Pache on third with 2 out.
Baby, right center field. Is that gonna get caught? Left center field. I'm sorry, and it will get caught. I have a feeling it's gonna come back to bite us. If I lose this game by 1 run, we're gonna go back to the 3rd inning here. Look at that opportunity we wandered.
Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
All right. Labored a lot in that last inning.
The wind and the pitch. That one's in there.
Notice the velocity has dropped a little bit on that fastball.
Middle of the order, second time through. We'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Yoan.
Oof.
Way out front for strike 2.
He's been pitching well.
Dude, I don't know how we
See
missed.
what kind of adjustment the hitters
Or it was
make
not
the
even
second
close.
time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially
The
with
ump
2
is not
strikes.
helping.
The 1-2.
You know, I want to say rookie Austin Riley probably would have swung at that.
a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
Probably would have been best
for
if
the
he did.
second time today.
That's a
Just
forced
great
strikeout for
slider
Flaherty.
right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch,
I'm not gonna lie
that
to
he
you right
misses
now. I don't
off
feel
the
like I have
edge
full
of the
control of
strike zone
Flaherty.
rather than in the middle of the
His
strike
pitches
zone.
seem like they're
And
kind of
right
just going
there,
wherever,
excellent
and we've been lucky so
execution, and it
far.
finished up in a perfect spot.
Play swings, I guess, under that.
So digging in, Matt Olson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Shift is on for Olson.
First offering way inside,
1-0.
almost got him.
Here goes Soroka. Went to the Tigers in the offseason, by the way. He got the loss in Detroit. Okay.
The pitch. To the right side.
Right to Muncy,
Muncy gloves it.
baby.
Tosses
Yeah,
the
I
first.
believe Fried went to the
2-2
Brewers,
Doing a nice job
and
of
Soroka
keeping the
went
ball
to
out of
the
the air, lets the
Tigers.
defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So already some missing pieces.
And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Quickly 2 away for Garver.
And he swings and misses
Slider.
at the initial offering.
Did very good against Flaherty. 500 for his career.
And here it comes. And strike 2.
Somehow misses that one. 1-2.
Oh, and 2 now.
A baby Flaherty.
As he chases that one in the dirt.
Marshawn throws him out.
Time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
Nice inning.
The bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the A's
That was a
1,
good inning.
And the Braves nothing.
We got the 3, 4, 5s guys due up here.
Bottom 4, digging in for Oakland, Austin Meadows.
Ian Anderson's pitch count. 29 pitches. We're here in the 4th inning. Can't be doing that.
The right-hander back to work. Just missed.
Got the shift on. Always slides over. Dom is playing behind second. Riley on the left side.
The pitch. And that one.
Now, worth the note, though, we have seen Meadows shoot the ball down the left field line at times. But not enough to change the metric.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss.
Huh.
And that
Foul
is strike
tip
2.
that one.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And now it's
And
handed
Anderson's
up.
definitely pitching as advertised. Is tough.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays
There's our
alive.
mulligan. Gotta be more careful now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Austin Meadows. Difference maker so far.
2-2 now. Swing
Somehow
and a
missed
miss.
that pitch.
And he's down on strikes.
He strikes out. 3rd strikeout for Anderson. To say I was early.
Now at the plate.
Didn't feel like I was early, but alright.
Henniger.
They say you win.
This umpire, man. Something else.
And now the 0-1.
Here's Mitchie Boy, DH tonight.
And
Been
another
very good
ball.
at take. I think he led this team in walks last year. Didn't actually take note of it. No, he was near the
And a
top.
2-1 on the way. Swing and a
Good
miss,
curve.
and that's strike 2.
I should know he's going outside the zone because we've been very impatient.
Aggressive, and a good pitcher
Be a
will play
4-pitch
off
walk
that.
there.
He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
God.
Down to the dirt, swing
I
and
just
a
can't
miss.
tell where that curveball's going.
And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
They're going to strike out. Sorry, Haniger. 4th strikeout for him.
Third baseman. Rafael Devers.
And here is Devers.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
All right, Devers. Let's see if we can. Wow, 1 for 7 against Andrew. A lot of good matchups tonight. Here on opening day.
Kicks and deals. Hit pretty well in the air out
Left center. And that's going to be bobbled. We're going to keep Devers at second base there. I don't know what happened there.
High fastball, even a little above
Who's
the
that in
zone,
left?
but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in
Wow, he
time.
just flat out whiffed.
Easy to do.
Oh, that's Hayes. Hayes, what happened? Wow, Hayes is supposed to be way better than that. Look at the defense. They are disrespecting Austin Riley. He deserves way better, I think. Of course, that's a strike. Here's Ramon. Another opportunity runner in scoring position here.
Now the 0-1.
I was late on that one. And Contreras will catch it, and we're going to squander again. Another runner in scoring position.
But they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, number 22, Austin Hayes.
All right, still 1-0. Here is Austin Hayes. I never feel good with a 1.
The wind of the pitch.
Come on, ump. Stop rigging. Stop rigging now. You can stop. That's Devers.
Devers throws on to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, on the mound, very efficient.
Anyway,
Able to produce an
even if I
outcome,
had
seems
a
like within the third or
rotation
fourth
of
pitch,
nothing but
just about
Jacob
every
deGroms,
round.
I just don't feel.
And now the right fielder, William Contreras. He popped out to the catcher his first time up.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get
There's
to
William.
the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be
for you,
great,
buddy.
without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Good Lord, that was stung.
Liner, base hit. So
That's hit by William.
With a 1-out single.
We're scattering some hits.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jalen Miller getting ready to hit.
All right. Here's Miller. He's 1 for 1.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Pitch. 1. Really, he played. I don't know who this Jalen Miller is. 28 years old. He's been with the Braves his entire time. Nothing really stands out. Hasn't played a lot of games. Can be because of injury, but he doesn't look half bad. Good defense. He can run. Better against lefties, but his vision's not very good. 28 years old, second base priority position, second base.
And the right-hander deals. In the dirt, blocked.
Oh, he's dead to rights.
To second, and he's out.
Marshawn, whatever. Guns out Contreras.
Next offering misses.
I got fastball, a little bit of running action. 1. Oh my God.
Swing and a line drive.
I don't know why Flaherty's pitches are just going all over the place. Like, this guy has the most control in our lineup, but everything just keeps going down the middle. Look at this. He's got 78 control. They're not pitching like it. getting lucky.
Job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs, but at some point your luck usually runs out.
2 out, runner at first. Here is Ozzy.
Now here is Ozzy Albies. Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
Good top of the lineup hitter.
And he deals.
Good
There's
sinker.
a strike. Miller leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Don't think Miller's going to go here.
Next
Ah,
pitch
come
is
on now. You got to
outside.
call that a strike, man. Got to call that a strike. And 1 to Ozzy.
Flaherty a move to
Okay,
first.
quick gander
Miller
over there.
back in standing.
Don't look like he's going to try to steal. Popped him up.
Next pitch is popped up.
Easy play for Devers. Nice job.
Devers makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0.
At bottom 5, guys. So far, so decent. 7, 8, 9, do up.
Back in Oakland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the switch hitting catcher,
Leading off
Rafael
for the
Marchand.
Well,
The
Marchand
catcher, Rafael.
The right-hander back to work.
struck out in his first
Ball
at bat
1.
on a beautiful circle change by Ian, who's got a very good pitch count. No pressure on Ian's part.
The 1-0.
On 2-0 though.
And downstairs.
He hasn't
Brino
gone behind in the
bounced
count
off the
like this
catcher's
all day.
something or
He's
another.
in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-0.
The pitch. And he grounds
Should
one
have
to the
took
right
it, but I
side.
didn't.
He takes it on his own.
Gonna ground out.
1 down.
1 down.
Now batting.
0 for 2 to
second
start the
baseman,
year.
Max Muncy.
Max Muncy up next for the A's. 0 for
All right,
1 so
Max, what we got?
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
It's gonna be hard to do against
For
Ian
strike
Anderson,
1.
not gonna lie. Very hard to do.
The next pitch
Hey,
misses,
out there.
and it's 1-1.
All 1 strike. Max Muncy.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
I mean, could we see the nice defense up the middle for
And the pitch.
5 years? It's Muncy, right field. That's gonna drop.
He can't get there. It's
There's
a
our
base
first hit. The young man's career.
Max Muncy with his first major league hit.
Atta baby
And
Max.
this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him.
Gets it off
and
Ian
his
Anderson.
family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen.
Hit
When it
270 in
does,
AAA
you
last
gotta be
year. Not a lot of home
overwhelmed.
runs.
Still have to stay locked in on the game, but
That
it's
just
great
waits
when you
back
can
long
take a
enough on
minute
that
to just
hanger.
appreciate what you've
Shoots it
done,
the other
how
way.
hard you worked to get here.
Your first hit. Now Pache coming up.
Next up for the A's, Christian Pache.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Pitch misses
1-0.
inside. 1-0.
At a triple. Way to start off your season, right? Triple?
At the belt and fires. This one
Popped him
popped
up somehow.
Albies under this one.
Way up there.
Brings it in. Two
No, that was a
away.
pop up.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
batter.
Had
Oh, that's
pretty
the
good
show for
timing
you.
on it, just got
You
underneath
did.
it a little bit and popped it up.
Watto.
2 down.
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Robert Poisson.
And there's another one.
foul ground.
I guess to be fair, Robert's not really a hitter. But 2 straight pop-ups. We, again, stranded a runner. For the 3rd inning in a row. Still 1-0. Halfway done.
And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now in for the Braves, Willie Adames. Flaherty back to work.
All right, baby. Good pitch on that sinker. 0-1.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
I don't know how he missed that. But I'll take it.
Now he's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Next one.
There's a bite there.
Now 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Oh my goodness, goes back to the slider again. He gets caught looking. 6 strikeouts for Flaherty. Open the season.
Here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here is my nightmare.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging.
These don't miss. Okay, 1. We don't want him on base either. He can steal bags. For those who may not be aware, he can steal bags. Realize I don't have a lot of lefties. Be a problem.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off.
92 on the fastball. Velocity is dropping for Flaherty. This has got to be something.
Just got to keep it on the corners.
But we have to get rid of Acuna first.
0-2 now. This one chopped on the
Sink.
ground, but foul.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
All right.
And a ground ball.
Right to Moncada. He's going to flip it over to Flaherty.
Tosses to the pitcher,
Two down.
covering the bag. And Acuna retired.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Austin Riley.
And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley.
All right. Riley 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Law of averages not exactly in my favor.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and
Swing and a miss.
Up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
1-2 to Riley.
0-2 now. Ball 1
Take
there.
a take. 1-2. Come on, Flaherty. Get this out and turn it over to the pin. Got him.
And he is down on strikes for the 3rd
So
straight
Flaherty
at bat.
ends his
3-4
day
in the home
with
half
7
of 6.
strikeouts.
It's the A's
Gives up
1
some hits.
And the Braves nothing.
No runs. We're going to turn to the pin after this.
Back here at the ballpark. And now Yoan Moncada.
Leading off for the
Here is Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
We need 7, 8, and 9 here. Sims is actually our closer. We're going to have Littell. I'm in for the 7th.
The wind to the pitch.
Ian Anderson back out.
that's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The pitch.
Heads up.
Swing and a base hit. Off to a
Almost
good start.
tagged
with a
Ian
long
there.
nine.
Jesus Christ, man. Yohan's first hit.
That one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming.
He almost pushed his head into that ball.
Now it's Austin Meadows.
Back to the first inning with Meadows.
The only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Literally the only difference maker.
Outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Got a runner on now. Struck out in his last at bat.
First offering misses the
Look,
mark.
he is a little more sporadic with his pitches. Throwing the fastball a lot. Double the usage of the circle change, which surprises me.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Expect to see a lot of fastballs and circle changes.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff.
Meadows ahead 2-0.
Working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Runner at first with no outs here.
And Meadows going yard. 2-run shot. 3-0 A's.
He'll touch them all, and they add a pair. It's 3-0.
Boom, baby. Number 2 for Meadows. MVP, baby. Just go ahead and say it. What you got, Austin? What you got, huh? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate.
I think that was a circle change that he threw. I did not see the pitch. Whatever it was, Meadows was ready this time. Almost hit it in the same exact spot. And that's going to be it for Ian Anderson. Pretty much made only 2 mistakes.
New arm on the mound when we get back.
Let's check out this Braves bullpen and see who they got in it. First pitch and change of the day for the Braves. Well done, Ian.
New arm out of the bullpen, Emilio Pagan.
All right.
It's his job to keep
Emilio
his team
Pagan.
in the game.
Free agent last year. In the offseason. Braves scooped him up. Check out Emilio Pagan, 33 years old. He was not a free agent. Thought he was. I was thinking about the season beforehand when he was with the Padres when they won the World Series. Very good with the Braves last year. 77 innings, 22 runs, only gave up 7 home runs. That is a home run every innings. Let's see what he's got here. 3 years old, okay.
We'll see just how many outs
Haniger.
he's able to give his skipper.
Here's the opening cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Haniger doesn't care. First pitch, baby. Deep to left field. See you later. Welcome, Emilio. Number 1 for Mitchy boy.
And they add a run. It's 4-0.
There's the meat. There's the meat. Can't let Austin Meadows have all the fun. First pitch. Welcome to Oakland. 392 feet. Only just early. I don't know how that was a home run, but we will take it.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
It'd be so funny if that was a home run there, wouldn't it? Alright, so we are going to keep Littell probably coming in. Got a nice 4-0 lead here.
Next pitch in the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kyle Crick getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker.
Crick on the left, Newcomb on the right. Oof.
And a count 1-2.
They were so greedy there. It's going to go foul. During the season last year, I'm not going to lie, I took a look at Sean Newcomb near the trade deadline. did not offer anything for him.
Is down low.
That's 2-2 there. Could have been a strike.
Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, right
Ever scorched it.
And he handles it himself.
Hits it right to Olsen.
Up next for Oakland,
One down.
the right fielder.
So if you want to, leave a comment down below. Who do you think will lead this team in home runs? May put that as a Twitter poll as well.
First pitch,
Just for fun, you know?
Still only one out here in the inning.
And fouls that off. 1-1.
Right-handed reliever. That one missed.
Way inside.
Kicks and fires. Good eye
Way
right
outside.
there.
3-1. Marshawn on deck.
And he walks
Easy
it.
take for Ramon. You know what? I'm going to put that on Twitter right now.
Draw walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats.
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false
Here
scouting
is
report on me,
Marshawn.
yes, I think I
0
could
for
draw
2.
a walk.
He struck out and grounded out.
In the box for the third time
To
today as he
Olsen.
takes that one off the plate. Next off,
It's been
Lance
6
Bell.
years, but you know, we'll look at his thing real quick. As you can see, he was with the Phillies for 2 seasons, but then he didn't play. He was in the minors for these 3 years, including from 23 to 24 when he was traded to our team. I don't remember who we traded him for, but Marshawn's been in our minor league system for the last 2 seasons, so. But no pressure.
Here's a 1-1.
We do have Tyler Soderstrom waiting in the wings. Needs to prove a little more to me.
The 2-1. And it's fouled away.
Marshawn fouls that off. 2 balls and strikes.
The pitch. And now it's
Way out
3-2.
Muncy on deck.
And a pitch.
Swings and misses.
The velocity.
Marshawn a little too antsy there. He strikes
That
out.
was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more
Now
fastballs in that
the second
location.
baseman.
Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Max Muncy.
Here is
And the
Muncy.
first pitch misses for ball 1.
Brooke got his first hit. On the 5th off of Anderson.
Laureano off of first with 2 away. And
Very late on
foul
that
ball.
97. Fouls that one off. 1-1.
Here comes a pitch. In the air out towards
Right center field. William Contreras. Got it.
Contreras makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but
Baby.
twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Zach Littell trying to
Number
protect
46.
his lead.
Jack. Littell.
Put this up. Boom, here we go. All right, so here is Zach Littell coming in.
Back here in
Out of
East
pin.
Bay, top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. The Braves in
Here is
striking
Olsen.
distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man.
It is not over until the last out is recorded.
And it comes.
One needs to be aware of that.
And that is ball one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Our biggest problem last season was division. We couldn't beat the Angels for anything. I think we were under 500 against all the teams except for Mariners. Said he went, but he didn't. 3-0 with Garver on deck. Come on, buddy. You got a 4-0 lead. You can be aggressive.
Pitch is in there. Three balls and a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And there's a foul ball.
I messed that one up. Three and two. Olsen.
Righty to the plate. Swing, and that's ripped
Good
towards
comeback.
right center.
Pache will run it down. Job will tell. 3-0 to 3-2. Gonna fly out.
Mitch Garver next up for the Braves.
Garver. Sip of water here. Oof. I love the way that fastball just runs back in. A good fastball.
The wind and the pitch. Popped up to the left. Into
Devers. That should have been murdered. I don't know how that wasn't crushed. I really don't know how that wasn't. Quickly 2 down for Zach.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
So 2 down now, and here is Austin Hayes. 1 for 2.
Not a bad season for Hayes last year. 240 would seem a little low for. Good home run totals though. 22 homers. I think he might have been hurt a little bit last year too.
2 outs.
Ooh, he hung that. I don't know how they're not crushing these. We are hanging some pitches. Hitting? Gonna foul that off.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Ooh, okay. That was probably a ball. That's alright. It's alright, we'll take it. It's okay. Take it, move on.
And the righty deals.
Atta baby.
And he chases that one.
That was a nasty splitter there.
Down in order, go the Braves.
Good work by Littell. His inning is done. Go to the bottom of the 7th, 4-0 good guys. Here in our home opener and season opener. Oakland A's baseball.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Sean Newcomb. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 15.
From Sean Newcomb.
Sean Newcomb.
I think he was a starter, if I'm not mistaken, right? Someone can correct me for sure.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in is the speedy Christian Pache.
Now, see, the joke's on you, and I want to say this is a part of our lineup that we did improve on. Something that I noticed last season was that with Pache hitting in the bottom of the lineup and Luis rising at the top with Poisson hitting second, they would constantly bring in lefties. If they could get Pache out, which Pache has been doing better against righties than lefties, but if that left-handed pitcher could get Pache out, most of the time they would have an easy time because Luis Ariz, his hitting stats are basically cut in half attribute-wise against lefties. And then Poisson, who is a switch hitter, still developing his hitting.
And a pitch.
But I think we've hopefully solved that with the addition of Yohan Moncada, who is a switch hitter as well. but he has a little bit more contact and power against lefties. As Pache sees one pitch and pops up.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in for Oakland, Robert Poisson.
Is Robert?
First pitch
Newcomb is
doesn't
not
find
an
the
easy
zone.
pitcher to face here. 31 years old, 77 overall, been pretty much with the Braves. He's been in the minor league system for a while. He came up, I think, near the end of the season for 6 games. He pitched that well. He's someone that we look at in our offseason.
And Newcomb fires.
Robert gets a hold of that one. That's right center field. That's easily going to get down.
Around first and hustling for second.
He is going to stop at second with a one-out double.
With a double for his first hit of the
What
year.
a big Robert.
Double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Gotta feel good for him.
Here is Yohan Moncada.
Here's Yohan.
Now batting, first baseman, Yohan.
First offering.
Again, not easy.
Hitter's got some good
Not
opposite
easy.
field power. What I like about something being hit to the right
1
side
for
into
3
the
in his
outfield
A's
is that the
debut.
base runner at second has a very good read.
Had a single and he
can
scored on the
determine whether or
Meadows
not
home
he
run.
can score on that base hit.
His power against lefties is definitely worse, but his contact is still up there near 80.
Poisson over at
So
second, one
we'll
down.
take that. Of course, we got to see what the results are a month in, 2 months in, 3 months in, trade deadline. We make a run at the playoffs this year? I don't know.
1-2 now. Swing and a ball.
Well,
popped
excuse
up.
me, swing.
There's 2 down.
A little impatient there, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Austin.
Here's the man of the day right here.
Here is Austin Meadows, looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted
75% of our runs today are because of this man.
Looks like he's playing on beginner
That's
mode.
3 out of 4 for those who don't do
Is
math.
where it's at, Chris.
But he is facing a lefty this time. So, if that changes anything. I mentioned it's
First offering
Newcomb.
is fouled off.
Not a bad reliever. An elite guy. That's going to shot right up to the middle. We're going to send Robert. Here comes the throw by Acuna.
Fires it to the plate. There's the
Wow.
man. They get him.
Guns us down.
That's the inning. One left
I
for
should have
Oakland.
expected that.
They lead it 4-0.
Nothing less out of Acuna in center field. Still got that arm. Robert gunned out at the plate. 4-0 lead. Why not? Guess we could have gave Haniger a chance there. But good clean tag. Acuna saves him a run.
Welcome back, and a new
We
arm
go
on the
to
mound to
our
start
bullpen
the game.
again.
Tyler
Here comes
Sear.
Mr. Tyler
He'll do
Sear.
his best to hang on to this lead.
Here's his numbers from last year. Are called up after the deadline.
Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, William Contreras.
Good velocity, 5-tool
Real
pitcher.
talented player. His
5-pitch
big
pitcher,
brother
I should say.
Wilson has voice that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Did not mean to take a screenshot
Just
there.
missed.
46,847. Opening day, baby.
And the 1-0. On the corner for a
Good
strike.
cutter.
Really
Let's take a
good
quick look at
cutter
Tyler
on it.
Sear. 31 years old, 66 overall. This is someone that I want to do well, but he just hasn't had the track record. He's such a cheap payment. I think we can use him for something, mostly in games like this where there's no save opportunity. I think is where most of the time I would like to use.
That he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 1-1. That's down and in.
97 down and in to William Contreras. 2-1.
Here's the strike.
Hanging change up. All right, thanks for not swinging at that.
Here's the 2-2.
Head breaking ball taken. Full count. A two-seamer. Damned him. Pache. Nope, not going to get that one.
Dives and it gets by.
Nice back up by Meadows. We'll keep him to a single. All right. It's all right. Nice try by Pache.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not. But
SDS special there.
It's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
So now the DH spot, Jalen Miller. In there, and it's
Braves are still getting hits off this bullpen. Jalen Miller has
and say, I'm just going to keep the line
two.
moving. Don't try to do too much.
And he deals.
Swing and a miss.
Swings
What a
through
curve.
that one for strike 2.
Good curve. 2 now. Comes back with the cutter. Don't know how he missed that, but we'll take it. Strikes him out.
There typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
I do think catchers in this game work better. I can't prove it, but I really do think catchers work better with pitchers than they do other pitchers.
Next up for the Braves.
Like, I kind of noticed that with Langoliers and Austin Allen last season. Ozzy, right field. Laureano's got it.
Pulls it in on the run. 2 away down.
But it seemed like there was better games for Mac when he was pitching to Langoliers than he was
So up next,
to
Willie
Austin
Adames.
Adams or Austin Allen. What's he get? Can't prove it. It's just a feeling that you get.
This
Fly
to
ball.
center field. Pache drifts towards
We got a
it.
guy there.
Makes the
Good inning
play,
for
and
Sear.
it's
Gives
out
up a
number
hit, but
3.
nothing
Braves
else.
strand 1. They're on the
To
short
the bottom of the
end
8th.
4-0 score.
Henniger, Devers, and Laureano. That Henniger's mad. He could have had a chance to get a RBI.
Back in Oakland, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's a big power threat. Mitch Haniger.
The designated
With
hitter.
this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park.
On Newcomb being left out there.
The pitch.
Just playing the numbers.
First off,
Rather
Rangers
face
fouled
a
off.
weaker Devers than a weaker Henniger. Woo!
And a foul ball left side.
That one foul. 0-2 Newcomb. Advantage. Cutters.
The 0-2. And now
Saw that
1
coming.
and 2.
Don't know what's coming here. Fastball.
And a 1-2.
Yep.
Now
The umpire decided to call the corner this time.
Well, definitely a borderline
1 for
pitch
4
right
day
there.
for Henniger.
He didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter.
Here's
but
Newcomb,
human
or
umpires
sorry,
call balls
Devers.
and strikes. It's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Shift is on.
And a foul ball.
Double in the 4th inning. Well, we'll probably leave Sear out there.
And now the lefty. Good eye in that spot.
1-1. So the Twitter poll is up now as of this recording.
With that front side against this left-handed
It is
breaking ball.
Sunday.
The pitch. To the right side.
Pretty simple
Albies.
question. Nice play by Albies.
Over to first.
Who will lead the
Devers
A's in
is
home
set.
runs this season in the franchise? Austin Meadows, Rafael Devers, or Mitch Haniger? Go follow me on Twitter at JustMrLove, and you will see the poll question pinned to the top of the profile.
Up next for the
Or
A's.
if they get somebody else, feel free to comment.
And the first offering
Who
is
do you
not
think?
close.
Those are probably the top 3. Could put Ramon 4. We could be surprised. Who knows?
Off foul.
One, two.
And a pitch. And it's even up.
Way inside. Oh my God, I saw it.
Swings and misses.
But by the time I swung, by the time I saw it breaking, I already swung. Ramon strikes out. Sorry, man. Last chance for the Braves. If we can close it out and get an opening day win.
And welcome back. We go to the 9th, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Sear back to work. And the first pitch misses.
We'll have our
for ball
closer
one.
ready to go.
Something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 1-0.
Way inside. And a little bit of a problem for Sear.
2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Kicks and deals.
Predetermined walk coming. Oh, baby.
There's a strike.
3-1. Two. A lot of fastballs in this at for Ronald. Chases. Oh, he chased.
Swing and a miss, and he
I'm surprised he
chases
chased.
down the dirt. Marchand down to first with it. Gets him. One
Nice
away on
comeback
his
for
third
Sear.
strike.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Austin Riley.
Here's Riley. He's struck out 3 times.
That one's in there.
Up a 98 in there by Sear.
That can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Obviously, with Sear pitching this game, he will not pitch game 2.
And the 0-1.
But we will have Castillo going.
Tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's
Game
hard
2.
not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Oh,
Swing and a miss. Curve
Riley.
under.
got the sombrero.
2 away now after the drop third strike.
Third strikeout for Sear. Baby, make your debut, my guy.
Here's Matt Olson.
Olsen, last chance for the Braves. Stay alive. Appreciate everyone coming out to the O.co today. And there's a ground ball. Moncada flips it to Sear. He will step on the bag. And that is your ball game. A's win home opener / season opener. Not a lot of noise from the new guys. That's okay. Win is a win. 4-0 game. Flaherty with the win. Anderson with the loss.
Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sean.
Good stuff.
We'll see you soon.
Good stuff by us today. Austin Meadows, of course, player of the game. 2 homers, 3 RBIs. With a solo shot by Haniger to top it off. Flaherty with the win. 6 innings, 6 hits, 7 strikeouts. Didn't walk anyone. Anderson was also good. Just made a couple of mistakes there. That'll do it for me. Appreciate you guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you wish. Or like the video. Or both. Doesn't matter to me. I would like to see you like the video so I can see what you're interested in. Other than that, that'll do it for me. We will see you at the O.co. Let's hope to a better year. Go A's.